Okay, welcome to the next part of the 2016 Specimen Exam Paper 3. So this is task 3, Webpage. Now this task is relatively straightforward, but obviously like everything else it takes practice. Okay, so I would advise doing this one and then looking at the past exam papers on ICT Lounge, the Cambridge website, and also there's more on extreme papers to take a look at, and because the tasks have so many similarities, it's just a matter of practicing and practicing and practicing. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you're going to develop a web page for Super Scuba. And the web page will be part of the website used to sell scuba diving holidays around the world. So you create a new folder called P3HTML, okay, which will be in your drive. So I'm going to just create one here. Okay, this is my personal laptop. So obviously my area is going to differ from yours. So it's P3_HTML. Now, next thing we need to do is locate these files. So you need to look for image 1 to 6. The logo, the sunset, super, and style CSS. So I'm going to go into my source files. And I'll just extend the page out. So is image 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just double check, was the image, yeah, 1 to 6. Logo. P3 style CS, P3 sunset, and I think P3 super as well. Yeah, P3 super. Okay, I'm just going to copy those. I'm not going to cut them, I'm just going to copy them. Go back to 2016, P3 HTML, and paste them all on. There we go. So we've got all the files that we need here. So this is going to be the file area that we are going to work from. Right, so now next thing we need to do. So it says a student has tried to create a style sheet to be used as a web page. The web page and style sheet must work in any browser. All color codes are in hexadecimal, and the style sheet should define the following styles. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open up a style sheet, okay, and we need to change it because there's many mistakes in it. These are all hexadecimal codes. Now, basically, after 9 or 10, I think it's after 9, hexadecimal basically goes into numbers. Okay, so like for example, I think A is 10. B is 11, and so on. Okay, but we will cover those in the lessons, and I'll probably place a video tutorial on here for you to look at. So we need to edit the style sheet, the web page, okay, to look like this, and I'll show you how it's done. So we now first of all, actually, we're going to open up Microsoft Expression Web, which we have in school. Okay, so here we go, Expression Web 4. And we're going to edit it in Expression Web 4. So I'll just wait for that to open. So it does take a little bit of time. And here we are. So now you go to File, go to Open, Documents, 2016, P3HTM, and as it says, they want you to open up the students try to access the style sheet. Okay, it's small. So open the style sheet, PS style CSS in a suitable software package. Okay, the style sheet was. So just wait for that to move away so I can actually read what it says. I'll just move it up. Was not finished and contains a number of errors. Correct and complete the errors using the information above. Okay, so this is the information we're going to use. So it's P3 style CSS, open. Right, so as you can see, this is the style sheet. So it says heading 1, colour, ready green. If you look on here, they're supposed to be in hexadecimal. Hexadecimal colours always go in format of red, green, blue. Okay, red, green, blue all the time. And although these letters represent numbers, you put the letters in, you don't put numbers in. Okay, so this is how we edit it. So here's all our headings that are marked. So you can even see the fonts are not quite right. So it says mega big, centre line. It looks like notes rather than actually a style sheet. And none of these colours would register. So we're going to go to modify style. And we're going to start changing these. So following our sheet here. Let's see if I can minimise. No, I can't minimise that. This is going to be annoying. I'm going to keep flicking to and from. So following our sheet here, okay, we're going to go back to, I'm on the wrong bit, font, here we go. So it says, first of all I'm going to do colour, red, FF, green, FF and blue 0. So where it says colour here, ready, green, that is completely wrong. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to pick the colour. It says ready green, so I'm going to pick maybe this colour, custom. No, that should be fine. Right, now when you pick the colour, it will come up with the hexadecimal here. So it says a ready green, so I'm going to pick something that's closer to red. Okay, so here we are, and here's the hex. So we need to change these hexadecimals. So now what the exam wants is, so it goes red, green, blue. So red, I'm going to change to, oops, got rid of the, there we go. Red, I'm going to change to FF and green FF. So, oh, where's that gone? Right, so red is FF, green is FF, and I believe the other one's on 0. Just check that. Right, just now where it says 10, hexadecimal always works in terms of 00. So keep it at 00, okay? So let's pick the wrong one actually, because I wanted the ready one. So FF. There we go. Press OK. Now we need to change. Oh, I think that's about right now. So red FF, green and blue 0. So we need to change this font here. So we look for the one closest to it. So if we find, there we are, so that should be fine. And then we need to set it to 24 points high. So what you do here is you just change the number to 24 and then you select points because this is in pixels. And let's see if that's done that. So yeah, and center aligned. So we need to check our alignment. Okay, so our alignment, font size, underline, no, not quite. So alignment is in block. And here you need to make sure you select from the menu, because as you can see there's a difference between the English spelling and the American spelling. Right, so let's just double check that that's all done. So yeah, browse, if not available in browsers. Okay, one thing we might need to do actually, looking at this, so as you can see that this is the font type here. If not available then Arial, if not available then browser sans serif font. So what we're going to do is remove these here. So what happens is that if it can't find the first font, it'll find the Arial, and if you can't find Arial, then it'll find the sans serif font. Okay, so we're going to apply that, press OK, and done. So now you can see that that is set out correctly. Right, so the next one for heading 2. So modify style, heading 2. I'm going to try and get through these quicker now because I've got 6 minutes left of recording and I don't want to run out of time. So colour is 0, green is red 0, green 0, blue CC. Right, so and then the font is Arial, 16 points high, then right aligned. So let's see if we can whiz through this one quite quickly. So the font is Arial, so that's already set. So we need to set our colour. Okay, so I'm going to do the colour first. So now they're asking for, let me just double check here, a darkish blue. So I'm going to find my darkish blue. So here we are. This should do. So 0, 0 is right, and blue should be on CC. So CC, there we go. Press OK, and it's found our font. So the font's, it found our colour. So now we want 16 points high. Select points, and then the block is to be right aligned. So alignment, select right, press apply, and OK. Now that's done. So now we're getting through these quite quickly. So you can see they're generally very, very simple. Now next one. So colour 00 blue CC on heading 3. So, and the colour they're looking for is again a darkish blue. So I'm going to go to this one, 00 I think it was, and I think it was CC again, wasn't it? Let's just double check. Yep, CC. Arial 12 points high. So press OK. So that's Arial. I'm going to take these out. And 12 and points. Next part, center align. So we're going to go to block, and we're going to select center from the menu. Apply. Okay. I'm just going to go back to heading 2, and I'm going to make sure that font is recognized. There we go. Right. So now I'm going to go to this one here, LI. So everything's 0, so I think that's black, I think. Then the font is Arial 12 points high, left aligned. Yep, that is black by the looks of it. And that's all set to 0, so that's fine. The font is Arial, so I'm just going to select Arial and remove these. And then go to, yep, Arial 12 points high, left aligned. And block is left aligned there. So apply, press OK. Now I might have just enough time, actually no, because we've got the background and we've got the body text to do. So what, the paragraph and the body text to do. So what I'm going to do is stop this video here and then finish this off on another video.